Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run through a Mortal Kombat 9 campaign. And in this episode, we'll be finishing off Sub-Zero's story in Mortal Kombat 2. As Kitana is dealing battle with a Lin Kuei Shaolin, or rather an Outworld refugee. One of the two.
I deserve death.
I have failed my father. You must kill me.
No, I'm supposed to lose to you.
Kitana, you will join me.
That sounds familiar.
Yes, that is Chameleon is actually makes a cameo. Does make a cameo here.
You will bring him before me. No one makes demands of the Emperor. Reptile.
Oh, also another interesting piece of lore. Reptile is actually not human or Denian or from Outworld. He is actually from a totally different plane called Zatera. And Zatera used to have an entire humanoid race that is very similar to Reptile. We missed our X-ray, damn it.
The Argonians?
No, they were actually Reptile refers to them. Rather, in previous games, they're referred to by Raiden and I think Onaga as the Terrans specifically, and the endings for both Chameleon and Reptile reveal that yes, the Terran race is effectively extinct aside from Reptile and Chameleon.
Chameleon. He's got Chameleon. Freeze.
For the record, there are two different Chameleon. There are two different Chameleon characters. There's a male and female Chameleon.
Nah.
Reptile is kicking my butt because of Force Ball. I fucking love Reptile's Force Ball.
Projectiles are a lot of fun. They take the game wherever they go. You gotta block it. You gotta jump it. You gotta crouch beneath it.
I tried to ice ball him, and he countered me with the shoulder rush.
It's okay, because honestly, I think making 2 in a row after losing the first time is a pretty frequent cause for just getting the match win, because now you got lots of X-ray meter.
I actually really like the enhanced Reptile slide that he does, specifically because of the twin hit drop kick that he does afterwards. That is honestly a really cool move in my personal opinion.
I like the creature they're trying to keep chained down in the background, but they're struggling with it. But that's okay. He's never going to actually get out unless he does, and then causes an environmental hazard.
No, I forget what that creature's name is, mostly because I don't actually spend all that much time in the crypt in Mortal Kombat 9. I mean, you don't actually need to for most of the unlockables, because most of the unlockables in Mortal Kombat 9 are either fatality codes in the crypt or alternate costumes that you can get by clearing a character's arcade ladder.
Unlocking costumes in the crypt. Boom! Nice combo.
You remember when we used to unlock characters in the crypt, right?
Which characters were those?
Drummond, Nahiri, and well, effectively half the cast of Deadly Alliance was actually locked in the crypt.
Was Movolo in there too?
Mavado was not.
Mavado was not in there.
Suhao was though.
I think I was thinking of Lord Voldemort's middle name, but yeah, I remember Mavado. He was one of my favorites because of his twin swords. Or twin hooks, I should say.
Yeah, the twin hooks that were actually cabals.
High esteem, warlord. They fight and die for your amusement. My brother participated in this folly. I do so only to face his killer.
And you shall.
Yes. You've shown respect. Pinhead, summon him.
What is this? You are not Subzero. I am his family and clan. I fight for his honor.
These sights were not meant for your eyes. Round one.
Yeah, Scorpion's quest for vengeance is never a thing that he ends up being able to finish, because although he manages to kill the original Sub-Zero, he never kills this Sub-Zero. We do not. Well, as I mentioned last part, I'm not actually good with Sub-Zero. I can do ice ball into basic combos, but that's all I really have with him.
Oh, you missed. It's all right. Try to, I don't know, use it. Oh, damn it! There goes the meter. All right, he's probably, yeah. Before he gets back up, I mean, it's still within your reach. The game's about tied.
Not anymore.
All right.
Enhanced
okay,
teleport.
Hold on.
Enhanced reverse teleport is honestly one of Scorpion's best, better moves.
Oh boy. Oh, you went over there.
Round 2.
Fight.
So it's new in the world of Flat as we go through Mortal Kombat's most famous duality.
I'm just on the cusp of getting Platinum Trophy in another game, which is nice. Just 2 more to go. And then the third one is the Platinum Trophy. Yeah. I mean, that's
sometimes
about it.
I wish that Sub-Zero's ice ball. Sometimes I wish that Sub-Zero's ice ball was just slightly faster. But honestly, what I should be doing is when the Scorpion goes for teleport, I should just be mashing block.
Well, Scorpion does. It depends on the distance. I tell you what, when Scorpion is at a distance from you, you probably should be blocking.
Damn it, we lost the match.
It's all right. Player must die. Retry. Did you learn something?
I learned that I should be blocking. His reverse teleport.
Okay.
That is about it, though.
Very wise. You now have a greater chance at not getting your fucking nose punched in.
Says you as I go for a heavy back 3.
Yeah, he's been doing that. Fucking. I'm gonna teleport to the right and then arrive on the other side. Ask me how the Queen of England's doing. How's the Queen of England? She's great.
That's a Family Guy reference.
Yep. Classic. You know what else is classic? Is sweep. Oh!
Alright, we got it around. Woot! I'd like to be able to land X-Ray, but in order to actually land it, I'm probably gonna have to hit him with Ice Ball first. Oy.
Speaking of Family Guy, fucking pretty soon we're gonna get Peter, look out for that ski board. not quite yet, but it's coming. Yeah, that was it. That was the skateboard. Oh boy.
I don't actually know what that shoulder charge that Scorpion just did there was. I haven't actually found that on his normal move list, and it's not a special.
You got the 3-hit combo all mapped out right there. Is poop ching swing, poop ching swing. Uh-oh. It burns.
Come on.
Alright, come on, finish him with an uppercut. Jesus Christ.
Got him. Haha.
By the last remaining hair on my ball sack.
Oh no! The Lin Kuei Cyber Initiative.
Congratulations.
Hey Sector, hey Cyrax.
Ketchup and mustard? I mean mayonnaise.
Subzero, no! You cannot save him. Stay here, or they will take you as well.
You can save him, Raiden.
He returned him to our temple for judgment. And what do I gain from granting this bold request?
The Lin Kuei's loyalty and service.
Go fuck yourselves.
Very well. He is yours.
Very well.
Time is
How shall we fuck ourselves, my lord?
fate, only to watch this new Sub-Zero fall.
No, I will not be turned.
Unfortunately, yes, he will be turned, and he will end up as a Cyber Sub-Zero, who is a new character for this timeline.
How is
I don't like Cyber Subzero, honestly.
For me, when my daughter, Princess of Outworld, was sent to intercept them.
I did intercept them, and then they defeated me in combat.
Bring me my other beautiful daughter now.
Melina doesn't exist yet, because we're still in Mortal Kombat. Actually, no. Melina does exist now. It's just that we haven't been introduced to her yet.
Bring me her mother.
Sindel is still dead.
Oh, thank God.
Is this how you show your loyalty, Jade?
Kitana,
You follow me when I clearly wish to be alone. Then you upbraid me? I will not be scolded like some child.
This looks like a great opportunity for a...
I know what he expects.
No, we're not going to have Kitana fight Jade.
You are in more of a mind to listen.
But yes, we are entering the Kitana chapter. I actually like playing with Kitana quite a bit in this game, simply because she's relatively easy to actually utilize.
Earthrealmers, you dare
Earthrealmers. Muggles.
Yes.
But we will if we must.
You
Halflings.
respect.
Round 1. Fight.
But yeah, unfortunately, Kitana's first match is actually a 2v1. Oy.
Well, it's chapter 9 now. It's time to, you know, kind of break the tropes and say, oh, I bet you were expecting just one opponent. Nope. You want to make it the double-digit leagues, you're going to have to take some shots to the cooter. Owie.
Now, what you'll see me doing a lot with Kitana specifically is attempting to spam her fan blade projectile, as I actually find that it's the amount of hits done on it is honestly really nice and forgiving for me, even on block.
Whoa. Smoke. Mid into high kick, and that was a high into mid kick.
Unfortunately, Smoke's enhanced teleport is still an issue for me. So.
Oh boy. Well, so is Johnny Cage's fucking mutant goosebumps kick.
Shadow kick is not honestly nearly as big of an issue for me as as his enhanced force balls. Honestly.
He fucking flew as soon as his health meter went down. It's all right. We got a lot in with that. First of all, these guys both suck. You know what's easier right now, I notice, is they probably fucking did for every chapter is, you know, here's the starting difficulty, here's the maximum, and so on, and then they just, you know, incrementally increase the mid so that the high is or something. Intervaling, I say, because these guys seem to be relatively low AI difficulty, even though there is 2 of them.
I actually disagree with that because Smoke is still using enhanced teleport a bit more often than they were doing it previously. So
AI scripting and patterning, I say. They can.
Also, you'll notice that I'm accidentally doing square wave the square wave attack a lot with Kitana. That's because I keep looking for fake pretty kick, which is a relatively fast low. Unfortunately, I keep getting square wave punch instead. Square wave punch is a move that that Kitana has actually had since at least Mortal Kombat 3, but I have never actually found it useful, specifically because it's not actually all that good to do as an anti-air, because the commands take a bit longer than they are usually in the air for. There's fake pretty kick. And
speaking of commands, one thing that is probably noticeable by now is that, yep, there's okay, now we found the X-ray position, because the X-ray position, timing, and situation is different for each of the characters.
It is. Kitana's X-ray is actually a projectile attack, so it's arguably one of the better X-rays in the game. The big issue that with it though is that since it is a projectile attack, it usually ends up getting blocked by the AI. And yeah, see, even when I am using it almost as it is intended, it loses out to Johnny Cage's flip kick.
Oh yeah.
Round 2.
Huh.
The other big thing that I'm looking for is her heavy 3-hit dial combo, which is forward fan into fan upper.
Gotcha. This is gonna hurt.
Paralyze you from the neck down and then blind you. There it is.
Do is just cutting your spine real quick. There you go. Right?
Sorry, it's forward fan into fan upper into uppercut. That I honestly am. That is honestly probably one of the highest normal dial combos that I have access to in the game. 20% damage with what is effectively 2.5 button presses.
Nice. Yeah, except in you got a 4 hit for 13% and 3 projectile landings, probably for an additional 15. So. Alright, but all we gotta do is just tap the dude and he's done. There you go. He tried blocking too low. Round 3.
I actually really like a Kitana's pretty kick. That is the double aerial kick that she's got. I always want to spam it specifically because every time I use it, I'm reminded of Ken and Ryu's Tatsumaki and Jago's shadow kick.
Boom. Takedown. Smoke is dangerous.
Do you remember having a myriad of fighting games on the N64, Mr. Cloud?
Fighting games on the N64, not so many. No. I mean, maybe we rented like a WWF game at one point if they had any of those. Although that sounds closer to more.
They
like
did
a
most
PS2.
certainly have a they most certainly had a WWF/WWE game on the N64. I know because my friends actually had a copy of it at one point.
But fighting game like this, where you're like standing opposite and so forth. Nah, Super Smash Brothers kind of took that off the rails. You know, less corridor and more fucking full round bouncy house.
Combat.